Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure that notification bell is switched on just so you're notified of every single time that I upload. So for today's video, I have quite an exciting one because I am testing the new e.l.f. Mint to Be collection. I basically bought all of the makeup items from this collection, barring the shadow stick. There are also some skincare, but I totally skipped out on that. I just wanted to test the makeup. So today I'm going to be testing the new primer. I've got the two little bite-sized palettes, and I've also got a gloss. So if you want to see these products in action and want to see what I thought of them, then please keep watching. Firstly, you gotta ignore the situation on my face. Skin is clearly not loving life right now. I've got really bad hormonal acne at the minute, a lot of scarring. So just please ignore that for this part of the video, because we have to try the primer first. So I wanted to obviously make sure I got that on camera. So let's get into it. The first product we're going to be trying is the Mini Melt Menthe Glacé Cooling Face Primer. Now listen to this because it sounds absolutely amazing. This is cruelty-free and vegan, by the way. I'm pretty sure e.l.f. is fully cruelty-free and vegan. It says, need a cooling refresher? This hydrating vanilla mint scented jelly primer is all you need. Its unique jelly texture works like a glue to grip makeup to ensure it stays put. Its minty fresh skin loving ingredients will give you a refreshing cooling sensation infused with hyaluronic acid and antioxidants. Your skin will be looking and feeling its very best. I'm so excited to try this. I haven't even got it out of the packaging yet. So this is what the packaging looks like. I don't know if you can see, it's probably washed out a lot. But this is what it looks like. I absolutely love this colour. I like the whole mint colour, it's stunning. And this actually cost me £8. So it's not super expensive, it's not really affordable either. It's the same price as their putty range, which I absolutely love. I love the fact that it's a pump and not a squeezy tube. I feel like this is slightly more hygienic than just a squeezy tube. So let's just try it. I'm very excited. Oh, so this is what it looks like. It is literally like a mint colour. How pretty is that? It smells so good. I'm gonna have to rub this. Oh, it does have a bit of a jelly texture. Oh, that has such an interesting texture. It feels sticky. So the whole gripping your makeup thing, no wonder, because it feels sticky, which is so interesting. I've never had a primer, sorry I just had to smell it. I've never had a primer that sticks down like this. Oh my god, that's so interesting. Once it dries down, it has a very tacky finish. I'm really happy with it actually, because I don't have a primer like this in my collection. So to have one that has that sticky texture, I'm actually really excited to see how my makeup lasts on it. But I mean, there's not much to say about it. Obviously this isn't that type of primer that mattifies or shrinks your pores. If you want your makeup to last longer, then this is probably the type of primer that you'd go after, because it has that tacky base. Yeah, so this is the primer. There's not really much else I can do or say about it. I've applied that. It feels really nice. It's kind of drying down, to be honest, but it still has that tackiness, which I like. I think if it was too sticky, it probably put me off, but it is drying down the majority of it. It just has that little bit of tackiness, which I really like actually. Unfortunately there isn't any other base products to test. The rest of it is just eyes and lips. So I'm gonna hop off camera, do my makeup, cover up all of this redness and acne, and I'll be right back and we can test the rest of the products. Okay, so that is all my base makeup on. I've also just thrown on I Heart Revolution lipstick in Cookie Dough, just so I've got something on my lips for when we try the gloss. But this is my completed base makeup. If you're wondering about any of the makeup I've got on my face right now, I will leave it linked down below for you. Or I might have felt a bit generous and put the footage in, I'm not sure. I did actually film me showing and applying the products, I don't know. If you saw them, then there you go. I'll still leave them obviously linked down below for you. But this is my now base makeup. We're going to zoom in because we have got these beautiful little babies to try. These are so cute. I actually have the whole of the e.l.f. Bite Size collection, like the normal collection. I've not tried any of them, so today's going to be my first time like trying these little Bite Size palettes. I'm very excited, so let's get into it. Okay, so we have two here to try from. We have this first one, which is chocolate mint. These are all cruelty free and vegan, by the way. This is chocolate mint. That is what that one looks like. This sound is so satisfying. Love it. And the second one is probably my favourite one. This one is called Mint to Be. Couldn't read it then, because it actually has all the nice green tones in there. I love the shimmers and I love the fact that there's two different greens in here. Obviously this one has got more browns, this one's got more greens. So we're going to do an eye look incorporating both palettes. As I said, I've never tried these e.l.f. Bite Size palettes before, so I'm very excited. We're going to do a real basic simple look today. So firstly I'm going to start off with the Mint to Be palette, and I'm going to take this green in here. It's quite like a grey green. A little bit of kickback. Quite a lot of it's actually picked up on the brush, and I'm gonna just start by applying that in my crease area. These little Bite Size palettes are £4 each. They're super affordable, and while I'm talking to you, just to let you know, my uploads over the next couple of weeks are going to be a bit minimal. Can you hear that dog barking? What the hell? Because I'm actually moving next Friday, which is very exciting. However, I'm not going to have internet for a few days, so I'll probably just spend that time actually filming, and then as soon as my internet's back up and running, I will obviously upload when I can. But just to let you know, if my uploads slow down, don't worry, I'm fine. I just haven't got any internet. I have been in a bit of a rut recently. I did say on my Instagram stories that I'm in a bit of a rut at the moment with filming and with life and lockdown and working from home. It's all just like getting on top of me, and I've just been in this like proper rut at the moment. I'm okay now. I actually had a parcel today from Revolution. A PR parcel. Sorry? I honestly could not, I literally could have screamed. I was like, I looked in my post box and I was like, hey, I haven't ordered anything from Revolution. And I looked inside and there was the leaflet and the new mascara. I honestly couldn't believe my eyes. Yes, I've just been a bit up and down at the moment. I'm going to do a little get rid of me? No, I'm going to do a little bit of a get ready with me soon, and I'll obviously talk about it there, because I feel like it's important to talk about your struggles as well, because so many people are going through it at the moment. So yeah, a little bit of a TED talk. Thank you for listening. So that is the first shade on. It looks sheeny to me, but I'm going to now go in with the same palette, and I'm going to take this light pastel green here. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try it anyway. I'm going to take this on a different brush. That was a Jessup 227 brush. This is a Jessup 222. No, I need a better brush than that. That is awful. Let's take this one. This is a Jaclyn Hill JH32 brush. Okay, because that's a pastel colour, obviously it doesn't kind of blend, it kind of sits on top. So I'm just going to take this brush and just use that to blend the darker green upwards into the pastel. Okay, so those are those two colours. I'm not, you know, 100% happy with this, but it's kind of like we're working with what we've got. I know this is obviously a mint collection, but I've kind of wished there was a colour that was in the middle of these two, because there's obviously quite a contrast, and because this is like a pastel, obviously, as I said, it doesn't blend, it kind of like sits on top of it. But I think I've done as best as I can with that. Okay, so I'm now going to head over to the chocolate mint palette, and I'm going to take a little bit of this dark brown here. Again, the shade, you know, contrast is quite big, so I'm just going to take a tiny bit of this shade, and I'm going to put this on my inner and outer corners. Right, so these are the inner and outer corners. I didn't want to go too crazy, just enough so you can see that there's depth there. And now I need to pick shimmer. And I don't know which one to go for, I'm not going to lie. There is nice shimmers in like both of these palettes, but it's out of these three. So these are the three mint shimmers in the palette. I feel like I'm going to go for this one here, which is the icy colour in the Mint to Be palette. This one here, it does look icy, but it reflects green, which makes it super pretty. And then in the chocolate mint palette, I'll use this shade here for my like inner corner and brow bone. Okay, for this, have I got something in my eye? There's not going to be any strategy in how I'm doing this. I'm literally just going to put it in the middle of my lid. I'm just going to have a bit of fun with it. There's not going to be any like lining or anything like that. I'm just going to literally shove it in the middle of my lid. So let's see if this is good or if it needs wetting. My goodness, that is insane. I'm just going to go back in with this brush that had the dark brown on and just slightly blend into this. Okay, so this is the lid shade on. It looks absolutely stunning. I would do your base makeup before your eye makeup though, because it is super chunky and fallouty. I've got so much shimmer underneath my eyes right now. I don't have my actual fan brush, it's over there. So I had to use a normal eyeshadow brush, and obviously it didn't work. And now I have green shimmer all under my eyes. But it's okay for me because I'm literally going to take this off after I finish filming. But I would definitely use your finger to apply these, or wet your brush and then apply these, because when you first apply them, they look okay dry, but they proper pop when you use your finger or a wet base. So I really like that shade. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Okay, for my lower lash line, I'm going to take the Chocolate Mint palette, and I'm going to take this warm toned, please focus on the palette. There we go, the warm toned brown in here. If this doesn't work, I'll put a little bit of the darker brown on there, but I'm going to start off with this one. Okay, lastly for my inner corner and brow bone, as I said, I'm going to go in with the Chocolate Mint palette, and I'm going to take, there we go, I'm going to take this shade here, which doesn't have a green undertone, it is just like a light gold shimmer. Again, the textures are very similar. What's the word? It just crumbles in the pan, but looks really pigmented on the eye, so don't be put off by the actual formula in the palette. Right, so the eye look is now complete. I'm just going to hop off camera and do my lashes and mascara, and then I'll be right back so we can test the last product, which is the gloss. Okay, so I'm back. For my lashes, I used my Dull Beauty ones in the style DB03, and my mascara is the Collection Lash Surge mascara. This stuff is so good, and I've recently just got back into trying it again, using it again rather, because it was sat at the back of my drawer and I completely forgot about it. But now I keep using it again. So this is my completed like eye look. Let's test the final product, which is a lip gloss. I believe there was 2, maybe 3 shades of lip gloss. So I got mine in the oh, this is a lip plumping gloss. Damn, I didn't even realise that. This is the a hint of mint gloss. This is what it looks like. It is basically just like a clear gloss with a minty tinge to it. This is going to completely stain the gloss wand. Oh, yeah, it's got that minty scent. Definitely starting to tingle my lips. Not super painful. They definitely have that like minty, tingly feel to them. Getting a little bit worse, but honestly, really not that bad. I think the Too Faced Lip Injections lip gloss, that's just like next level tingle, whereas this is actually not as bad. Do I believe products like this work? I think they definitely can work, but unless you really look, is there going to be a bit of a difference? Probably not. I think it just makes the outer edges of your lips look red, so it makes them look bigger, but really they're just bringing the blood cells to the surface to make them look more plump. Well, I believe that's what they do anyway. But this is bearable to me. As I say, I don't usually use them, but if I was going to use one, this is probably one I would reach for. It does feel comfortable, it's not too tingly, it just feels like I've got something cold on my lips. That's probably how I can explain it. It's definitely a love or hate thing with lip plumping glosses. I don't mind them, I just don't reach for them a lot, and this is a nice one, I guess. It doesn't hurt too much. It's quite comfortable actually, and I really like it. I probably wouldn't reach for it a lot of the time, but I mean, I don't think I even mentioned the price, but this is £4. So super affordable. I think the lip injection, I think that's like £12 just for the mini. So the full size must be about 20 odd quid. This is only £4, and it's also a lip plumping gloss, and you know, they're kind of going to just end up doing the same thing. So if you want to try a lip plumping gloss from the drugstore, then definitely check this one out. So that was all of the products from the e.l.f. Mini Melt collection. Please let me know down below what your favourite product was from this video. I'm not gonna lie, I actually like everything. I definitely love this primer. Like, I don't think I even mentioned it when I put all the rest of my makeup on, but when I use products like this, I would expect the makeup to look super dry, but it really didn't. My skin actually looks really nice and flawless, apart from the eyeshadow. But my skin actually looks really nice. Definitely a primer I'm going to reach for in the future. It feels really nice and tacky, so you know your makeup's going to stick to it. I need to test this on like a long day where I know I'm going to be wearing makeup for a long time to see if it does actually help my makeup last longer. But in terms of like the first initial impressions and how it felt and how my makeup went on top of it, this gets a thumbs up from me. I actually really enjoy this. This is the first type of primer like this I have in my collection, so I'm very excited to keep using this and keep trying it out with different foundations and stuff. Next were the two bite-sized palettes. Now, I really like these. What I will say is the quality is not, you know, top-notch amazing, but for how much you pay for these are really, really good. I would definitely buy them as a pair. I don't know, if I was to buy, I don't know why my tongue rolled there. If I was to buy one out of these, it would probably be this one. This is the mint to be one, yeah, mint to be, just because it has the actual mint shades in here, whereas this one has the browns. I would definitely recommend buying them together so you can use them as kind of like one palette, but if you wanted to just get one of them, would recommend this one. The shimmers were super chunky and fallouty, but overall the quality was good for a full £4 palette. I don't expect a £4 palette to be, you know, the most amazing palette I've ever tried in my life, but if you get past the fallout and chunkiness of the shimmers, these are really, really good. The mattes needed a little bit of building, but apart from that, didn't have any problems with them. Obviously, when you blend a pastel into a normal colour, it is going to look not muddy, but it's going to look like it's sat on top of it. That is just because it's a pastel on top of a normal shade, so that's not an issue with the actual shades itself. So overall, really impressed with these for the price. I love these shades. Mint is actually my second favourite colour. My first is obviously pink, but mint is actually my second favourite colour, so I'm loving these shades. Lastly is the lip gloss. Now, after a little while of talking, this is dying down a little bit, so you know, it's not the best plumping lip gloss I have ever tried, but if you want to experience a lip plumping gloss for an affordable price, then I definitely think you should check it out. For £4 you can't really go wrong. This one is a bit of a clear normal gloss. I think there was like a brownie gloss as well. I think Beauty DB03 actually picked that one up, so look out for her video because she'll probably test it in there. But this one isn't my favourite out of the collection, but if you want to experience a lip plumping gloss for an affordable price, then check it out. So overall, I'm actually very happy with this collection. I love the eyeshadows and the primer. I'm definitely going to keep using those, and it makes me excited to actually test the normal bite size collection. I can't believe I've got every single palette, and I've had them for quite a while and I haven't tried them. I'm definitely going to do a series soon using all of those palettes. So that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Let me know down below what you thought of this Mint to Be collection by e.l.f. I would love to know your opinions, and of course if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!